Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum and greetings to all. Welcome back from your short semester break, and today we are going to continue with our video lecture slides week 8. So particularly today, for this video lecture slides, we are going to look at Christianity, a new religion that we are going to discuss for the next 2 weeks starting this week, and focus is on the history as well as the belief system of Christianity. But before we move further, let's have a look at the course learning outcome for this video lecture slides week 8. Basically, at the end of this video lecture slides, all of you should be able to organize major religions of the world through the study of history and worldview effectively. And this is course learning outcome 1. So let us begin slowly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you talk about Christianity, it's not about the religion itself. Not about just that. More so, it's about the church with its various denominations from the 1st century to the present time. And if you talk about when Christianity actually emerged in the mid-1st century AD. And if you look at the history on the internet, you realize that the Church of the East was created in around 431, and go further and try to understand that online. But basically what happens that when we talk about the church with its various denominations, you realize that there are major groupings. Major groupings means that we have, for example, the Catholic, we have another one, for example, Protestants, we have Anglicans. So that's the meaning of various denominations, and we'll talk more about this later on. So go online and read and have more understanding of this. But basically what we have here is the when, and the when is actually, you can say, after the Judaism, or you can say as the 4th major religion in the world. So mid-1st century AD. So this is when. Now we are trying to look at more of this, actually 3 more. How, and then we are going to look at where as well as who, ladies and gentlemen, according to the approach that we are going to use to study religion. We are using one of the approaches that you have actually talked about in the first week of the semester, and according to that we are going to put the lesson, the history lesson particularly, on a framework, and we have chosen 4 components: when, where, how and who. So let's have a look. This is when. So when you talk about more about the history, when you do your online reading, when you go into our Al-Fatih learning portal, you can actually divide the history or the understanding of Christianity into several categories. So we have the history of Christianity, the beginning of the faith. So this is where the religion itself, where it began. And then the history of Christianity, the arrival of the Jesus Christ, history of Christianity foretold by prophecy, and the last one, history of Christianity, a faith based on historical fact. So all this, ladies and gentlemen, what constitutes the history. But more so, we are still looking for the other 3. So here we have Jesus Christ as the who. So this is the who. The where is actually Jerusalem, similar to Judaism. And then the how. How is actually the Bible. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, here, if we go back to this slide, we have the when, 431, or mid-1st century AD. And then we have the who, the Jesus Christ, where, Jerusalem, and how is the Bible. Now let's have a look at the belief system. Now Christianity is actually the based on the justification of faith. Faith is in Malay kepercayaan, justification of faith. So the Christians, basically the believers, basically they believe in the justification by faith, that through their belief in Jesus as the Son of the God, and then in his death and resurrection, they can have a right relationship with God, whose forgiveness was made once and for all through the death of Jesus Christ. So basically, Jesus Christ in the belief system is actually the Son, and he must be like the connection between the believers and God. So because of that, God forgiveness can only be achieved once and for all through the death of Jesus Christ. So it is important for the believers of Christianity to have this mind, the fact that Jesus Christ actually brought them this forgiveness from God. So that's the essence of it. And if you look at the belief system itself is called the Trinity. Trinity means three. The Trinity. So Christians, or the believers of Christianity, they believe in the Trinity. That is, we have God as the Father, and then we have the Son, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit. So three components in the Trinity: God as Father, and then Son, the Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit. And some confuse this concept, the belief system, the Trinity, and think that Christians believe in three separate gods. Actually, no. The belief system, only one God, but conceptually, the Trinity into three components: God, Son, Holy Spirit. And Christians, they actually believe that God took human form as Jesus Christ. So that's the Son. And the God is present today through the work of the Holy Spirit and evident in the action of the believers. Now, some of you may say, what is Holy Spirit? If you look at it from the meaning of Holy Spirit, if you were to do translation, Holy Spirit, holy is something sacred. Spirit is something that you cannot see, but some sort of power, some sort of force. So this sacred force is something that make you do good or make you do bad things in your life. So that's why it says here that God is present today through your actions, the work of the Holy Spirit, and all this evident in the actions of the believers. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the video lecture slides week 8. So basically, let's recap the history. You look at who, Jesus Christ. You look at where, Jerusalem. You look at when, that would be the first mid-first century. And then you look at how, that would be the Bible. And then if you look at the belief system, they believe in the justification by faith, one God, and this one God has three components. The first one would be the Son, Jesus Christ, God, and the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is like the things that actually make you do good things, make you do bad things, and God is present in this Holy Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video lecture slides week 8. Should you have any questions, if you are not sure of anything, if you are too shy to ask in our classroom, you can WhatsApp me personally, or you can email me, or you can put your questions in our WhatsApp group. So that's all, and I'll see you again soon. Assalamualaikum and greetings to all once again.